It was a one-all draw as well. They didn't.
It's right. They threw the lead away. Don't just please.
Oh no.
Anyway, listen. David Blaine is in the building. He has been spotted.
Oh,
yes.
Right. Or was it an illusion? Maybe.
Well, it could well be. Was it really him? Well, will he talk to us? We're going to find out very shortly. About 20 minutes' time, we're getting ready for that to see what he has in store for us this morning. And I hope it is better than the last time he was here. How does he do that? I'm sure you're not going to tell me. Indeed. Yes, that's what I assumed. Of course, you're famous in this country as well for appearing in a car advert, doing tricks as well. Card tricks. Excellent. Is it a trick to talk? Do people advise you to say, don't do these things and beg you, try and persuade you and talk you out of them?
I don't think people understand the danger of this next one. That's not directly involved with it.
When you were growing up, did you see yourself as different in any way?
I didn't think about it that way.
No? I mean, do you have a gift? I mean, what do we get with you? Are you an illusionist? Are you a trickster? What is it? Are you a stunt man? What are you? How would you describe yourself?
I'm just a showman.
Yeah? Yeah. Is this part of the show? This sort of moody persona and the stare and the eyes and all that sort of thing? That's just you. That's just you. The eye in the hand. And what is that? What is the eye in the hand? Let's see that again.
It's protection.
Protection. What does that mean?
Protection from death.
Oh. Is it important to you to outdo the greats like Houdini and whatever, to be more famous and more immortal than someone like Houdini?
I just like doing what I do.
Yeah. Like burying yourself in coffins.
I read an Edgar Allan Poe short story called The Premature Burial.
Yeah.
And he said the worst thing a human can endure is to be buried alive.
Yeah. Well, there you go, David. I reckon life around your dinner table must be a bundle of fun. There must be a great lot of cracking conversation going on about death and the meaning of it. But I hope the evil eye protects you and keeps you safe, and that you come out of the ice the way you have done coming out of the coffins and things. That's what I'd say. He tries any of that on with me today.
What are you going to do to him? Because you're going to break my arm if I do anything. So what are you going to do?
You didn't do anything. I think it's obvious that you've been condemned by the viewers. There, you were just absent from that absent when I needed you. That's what mates are for, in times of need.
As I say, you can't interrupt someone who's not talking.
Well, it never stops you most of the time. But,
a cracking conversation coming
today,
up after the break.
Just leave it to me today, okay?
I will, don't you worry. Richard Arnold, cracking conversation. And would you let your mother-in-law go through your wardrobe and decide how you dress? That is on offer tonight, and we'll be talking about it after this.
Seconds out. The countdown's begun to the head-to-head contest everyone's been waiting for.
Come on.
It's nearly 8 o'clock. It's Tuesday, the 2nd of December, Blaine Day.
B-Day on GM... No, that's a toilet, isn't it?
B-Day is, yeah.
B-Day on GMTV today.
Seconds out, just minutes to go to the showdown you've all been waiting for. David Blaine is in the building. He arrived half an hour ago for his rematch with Eamonn here. And there's David. Yeah. He's getting ready to go head to head. There he is.
You can tell it's him because his lips don't move.
He's looking good. He's not looking particularly excited.
But is that him, Fiona? Is that? How do we know that's really him?
I'll go and do a personal examination if you'd like.
OK. Well,
he's not excited by that either.
I tell you what, see today, not catch me out. All these pages, questions.
And I won't be saying anything because I'll end up with a broken arm if I do. You could be, well, that's what you said to me yesterday. It was witnessed by millions of viewers.
People know that you weren't there in my hour of crisis.
my 5 minutes, it seemed like an hour of crisis.
But you've got you've got something else to say
Oh, we
now.
have, because Christmas is what it's all about.
It's 8 minutes past 8. That's it from me. Here are Fiona and Eamonn.
Thank you. We have organised a big meet later on this morning. Here he is, limbering up for the Rumble in the studio. Blaine versus Holmes, the rematch. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. David Blaine making his way there from the GMTV green room towards the studio. He looks lost. Yes, it's in there, David. There we are. He's coming in through the door. Let's see him enter. Oh, we've left him now. He should be entering the studio in a moment. He's here for the rematch. Judgment Day has arrived. First of all, though, let's find out what's happening where you are.
Don't go away. Viewers, good morning. David Blaine, the rematch, as they say in Stingray. Anything can happen in the next half hour. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Now, you're speaking.
Yeah.
First of all. Well, we've established that now. Are you going to let me get a word in edgeways this morning?
Absolutely.
Right, well, that's what I'm worried about, really. The thing is, David, what happened the last time we met? I mean, was it personal? What?
Well, it was like 6 a.m. for me, or 7 a.m., so I'm usually tired at that time.
Me too, mate. I've got news for you.
Yeah, so I was kind of groggy and a little slow motion.
Yeah, that was the word for it. If you didn't see it, let's just relive that sort of a few minutes that now, which seemed like 44 days to me. Here we go.
I'm just a showman.
Yeah? Yeah. Is this part of the show, this sort of moody persona and the stare and the eyes and all that sort of thing? That's just you. That's just you. No, I worried about you that day, you see. I thought there was something wrong with you.
Oh, no, I was just having fun.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm glad one of us was at that stage. Do you know that more people knew you after that than they did because of your magic?
Yeah, that's the bizarre irony of it all. You say nothing, and it becomes... You're quite quiet, though, huh?
Yeah, do you know, he's told me he's going to break my arm if I speak to you, so I'm sitting here very quiet,
Fiona's
David,
not
and
known
reverential.
for being quiet, David, it has to be said.
But I'll speak to you if you'd like me to.
I would love it. I think Fiona was enjoying it last time, though, watching you squirm.
Fiona, I tell you this, I know Fiona, she wouldn't get off of my misery. There's no, absolutely not. Yeah. Now, do you have the eye with you this morning?
Oh, no, it came off.
It came off?
Come on, that's 2 years ago.
What? So wait a minute, the eye doesn't come everywhere with you? I mean, you're not under the protection of the eye? Was that a lot of bull as well? I mean, the eye isn't really there?
Oh, yeah, no, that was a joke 2 years ago I came up
It was
with.
all a joke, and you took it so seriously.
People used to have St. Christopher's and whatever. I now go everywhere. You want to see where I have this tattooed on your word? That'll not come off in a hurry.
When I was in the box, I had so many people do this over and over to me. It was like, and they even made stamps where people would get the eye stamped on their hands. Yeah.
You look good after. You look younger now than you did when you came to see us 2 years ago.
Oh, thanks. I didn't shave the other time.
No. Oh, we
yeah, but that is if, you know what everybody's saying, that is if it was you in that box.
Oh, no, I don't even know who that guy was in there. Yeah.
So you may not be joking. That is the thing. I mean, people have their doubts. Now, even if it wasn't you in the box, you see, I still think it's very, very impressive because we all want to know how you did it. So you can admit it to us.
Well, I've got this is top secret, but I've got a Pakistani double, and he was in there the whole time. I think he was longer hair and really skinny.
And yet you lost the weight.
No, because I saw your Pakistani double. Now, I know you're not lying. I know you're telling me the truth because when I went down to see you that day, there was this man walking about impersonating you.
That was me, yeah. No, that was me. I was walking around as the impersonator.
And he was in the box?
Yeah, I would never do something like that. Like I said, I couldn't do that.
So are you telling me...
I mean, the other ones I did, like when I was in the coffin or in the... But the guy in the box, I don't even know who that, the whole story on him.
So the whole trick, the whole magic is how you got out of the box and how we were fooled into thinking that was you up there.
Yeah, well, I was sneaking in and out every 4 hours. Yeah.
But this is another
But
illusion.
so when I saw you come, I jumped off of the crane right into the bottom. The top was it looked like glass, but it was a hologram glass made out of glucose. And so I jumped through the glass, landed inside, and then that was the real me while you were there.
No, I could believe that. I'm listening to this because again, people would say,
I'm just joking.
No, I don't think you are. I think
eye.
you've told me exactly how it's done. Because when people were saying all this business about the eggs being thrown and the golf balls and all that sort of thing.
Well, that was me actually throwing the eggs.
But people were saying you actively encouraged that.
Oh, yeah.
Because that gave the excuse
Yeah.
for the crane to come up
that's
and
also
clean
true.
the glass.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah.
You're not bluffing me.
No,
You're-
I even threw some of the eggs. Yeah.
Okay. When we went down, I had the great privilege, you passed water on me, right? You got excited. Do you remember when I went down?
No, but
and
that wasn't me.
Well, the person in the box
Right,
passed
yeah,
water, right?
right.
And we were doing that for the purposes of testing the water, and you were quite open about that, about testing the water.
Right.
What you weren't open about testing was your urine.
Oh, I was completely open about that.
Well, it went to one scientist, didn't it? It went to one source.
No, well, except the doctors actually preserved it and saved it. It's at the London Independent Hospital, I believe.
Yes?
Yeah, I was adamant. I was actually annoyed that they didn't give it to that guy, Terry McDonald or whatever.
Trevor McDonald.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was annoyed that they didn't give it to him when he came. I found out afterwards, yeah.
Well, I'm sure Sir Trevor would look forward to receiving a capsule off your wee at any stage in the post. But is that now preserved for future generations, David, to test if they...
No. The doctors that are studying sort of malnutrition are using it because it's rare that you have a healthy person that is deprived of all things, so they're using it to study it to help people in hospitals.
Well, however you did it, respect to you on that. We've got more to talk to you about, lots more, from the great man himself, if he doesn't disappear. Right after this short break, don't go away. Glad to say that David Blaine has not disappeared. The master magician and illusionist is still with us this morning. I hear that there's a David Blaine doll available in the shops.
Oh yeah, it's a full-size doll. It looks exactly like me.
Lovely. And if you buy that for Christmas, how long would that take to get out of the box?
No, if you put liquid on it, it evaporates.
The London crowds, a lot was made of the reception that you got here, that it was somewhat different than what you were used to in America. Have you anything to say about the people that turned up to see you? I mean,
no, they were amazing. The only difference was I think the press, because it was so long, looked for the negative stories to kind of make it more interesting. But
were you not scared or spooked by what was going on, things being thrown?
No, not at all. If I was to do it again, I would do it identically. The only difference I would make is I would have a camera right here so everybody could have seen what I saw, because late at night you would see couples in business suit, a business suit and his wife having sex in front of me at like 4 a.m. No, but I mean, there was the most bizarre things ever. Yeah, that's just the beginning of it.
Well, that just kept your interest going, I'm sure, for a while.
Yeah.
It just
What was
made it
Paul
bearable.
McCartney doing because he came to see you? Did you see him when he came down?
I was asleep at that time, but I heard it wasn't as bad as the press made it out to. I think the press, to keep something this long exciting, they had full-time paparazzi waiting for me to sneak out, and I think that was the shot they were hoping for, so they didn't get it, so there was never a different story. It's the same.
Well, assuming that it was you then that stayed in, was there a stage where you were very, very close to giving up?
There was one time, there was this kid, his name was Bam Bam, right? And he does this thing called ding, da, ding, ding, and he does it over and over for 24 hours. The only thing I heard was ding, da, ding, 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 ding for 24 hours straight. And he made all the kids think that I loved it, so they would scream louder and keep doing it. And if he had done it for I'd say another half a day, I'd have quit instantly. I couldn't take it. All the eggs and the paintballs and all that stuff, that didn't really bother me. It was just scary in the beginning, like the first 2 nights.
Have you looked at your journal since you've come out of the box? Because you kept that journal, writing all your thoughts down from day one.
Yeah, the journal's amazing because it's you know, I think through the resistance of everything, like all the things that you normally have in life, you start to see things differently. And everything that I wrote in that journal is almost like a different character speaking. And as soon as I return to normal life, you know, being refed and all that stuff, it's like none of that stuff makes any sense to me anymore. So it was interesting.
And are there any lasting side effects? Is there anything you're worried about? Any?
So far, it's so good. You know, my muscles all ate themselves away, and so I think I gained mostly fat back in the reprocess. But no, I'm good. Yeah.
Well, listen, are we good? Are we friends now? Are we?
Absolutely.
It's all made up. David, however you did it, whatever you did, respect. And remember, you've got me the convert now, you see?
In 2 more years, it's got to be a new one, though.
Yeah, but if you, honestly, how I'm going to get that tattoo removed, I just don't know now. That's the thing. You just made me do that. And thank you very much indeed.
Cool.
Great seeing you. Great seeing you. Thank you. David,
Seconds out. I declare a draw, I think, on that one. That was a draw. Now then.
Incidentally, thanks for butting in there and helping me out during that.
That was all right, wasn't it? Yeah, well, you can break my arm later. But for now, we're going to choose a winner
of our competition.
A holiday
Somebody's gonna
to
go to
Australia. This is the question that we posed yesterday. What is a didgeridoo? And it is a musical instrument, which is answer A. All the finalists are in the hat. I think David ought to cast his magic and pick a winner. Please.
Okay, you can
Thank
show.
you very much. Do you want to show? Sonia Blythe from Norwich.
Well done, you're
David
off to Aussie
picked
land.
you as the winner.
Excellent.
Congratulations.
Well done, Sonia, as picked by David Blaine. Another chance to win. Here's Billy Conley's friend Keith Chegwin with the details.